Hello, Barn Gang, and welcome to this month's Animal Facts. This month we are going to learn about the ferret. The ferret is a domesticated species found all over the world. Ferrets are usually characterized by their long, slender bodies and long tails. Males are considerably larger than females. They are carnivores and, in captivity, usually eat dry foods such as cat food. Ferrets make good pets and are popular throughout the world. It is unclear when or how the ferret became domesticated, but it is thought they were most likely bred for sports such as hunting. These animals have been bred for a large variety of fur colors and patterns, with the most common 7 colors being sable, silver, black albino, dark-eyed white, cinnamon, and chocolate, although sable is the most common. Ferrets have a set of 5 non-retractable claws on each paw. They also have 34 teeth in total and large canine teeth. These small animals often get confused with other members of the family, such as the weasel. Weasels are much more aggressive than ferrets, which is one of the reasons you don't often see weasels as pets. As pets, ferrets can live for between 6 and 10 years. However, in the wild, they do not live as long. That being said, there are some diseases and illnesses that can drastically shorten the lifespan on the domestic ferret, including rabies, urinary stones, and bone marrow suppression. Ferrets are obligate carnivores, meaning they must eat only meat and cannot survive without it. Domesticated ferrets should eat a diet of at least 20% fat and 34% animal protein, and therefore are usually fed some form of ferret food, cat food, or dog food. They can also be fed raw meat, but this on its own is not enough. In the wild, ferrets eat all parts of their prey, including the liver, heart, and other organs. Their prey includes mice, rats, gophers, prairie dogs, rabbits, and other small mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. The ferret has a very high metabolism and therefore food travels through the digestive tract in 3 to 5 hours. Because of this, ferrets need to eat up to 10 times a day. Ferrets were historically used for hunting thanks to their long, lean build and inquisitive nature, which made them well equipped for getting down holes and chasing rodents, rabbits, and moles out of their burrows. They were first introduced into the American continents in the 17th century and were used extensively from 1860 until the start of World War II to protect grain stores in the American West from rodents. They are still used for hunting in some countries, including the United Kingdom. The ferret is naturally most active at dawn and dusk, but domestic ferrets will change this depending on when their owner is around to give them attention. They are playful and will interact with other pet ferrets, cats, and dogs in a friendly manner. Despite this, they also often sleep 18 to 20 hours per day. They actually sleep so deeply that one can hold, poke, and yell at them, and they won't wake up. Ferrets seek out attention and can be trained. They can be taught tricks and will respond to discipline, and have an instinct to habitually urinate and defecate in the same places, and therefore can be trained to use a litter box. The ferret wills dance when it is happy or excited and will engage in playful wrestling with other ferrets. They also have many forms of verbal communication, including docking or of clucking to show they are excited. They will bark if they are very excited. They will also screech as a sign of terror, pain, or anger. Ferrets have anal glands that produce musk, used for individual recognition and marking territory. They mark territory by dragging their scent glands across the ground or spraying with urine. The musk is an unpleasant odor, so animals sold in the U.S. are already descented. Male domestic ferrets go into rut between December and July. Female ferrets go into heat between March and August. Male ferrets will mate with as many females as they have access to. An intact female is a Jill, and a spayed female is a Sprite. An intact male is a Hob, and a neutered male is a Gib. Healthy domestic ferrets can have up to 3 successful litters per year and up to 15 kits. The average gestation period is 42 days. Kits are born deaf and have their eyes closed and typically weigh about 6 to 12 grams. Baby incisors appear about 10 days after birth. When they are 5 weeks old, the kit's eyes and ears open. They are weaned after 3 to 6 weeks and become independent at 3 months. They become sexually mature at approximately 6 months. In the wild, ferrets reside in forests, meadows, parks, villages, farms, and barns, or anywhere there is food. They also prefer areas where there are water sources close by. The biggest threat to domesticated ferrets is health problems, of which the most common for ferrets are cancers affecting the adrenal glands, pancreas, and lymphatic system. In the United States, ferrets were relatively rare pets until the 1980s. They are illegal in California under Fish and Game. Well, Barn Gang, that is a wrap on this month's Animal Facts. See everyone next month.